everybody. We are live. And I didn't
Hi, everybody.
Here so I could see what we look like. Because, we got to see what we look like. Got to see what we look like over here. That's not it.
Yeah, I look like a grease ball.
Well, good Lord, what do I look like? There we go. Hey, we're even live already. Ta-da-da. Ta-da-da. Oh, let me get this one.
Yay, I even saw the notification came up.
Messages. I had to reset all my notifications on my phone because I was getting 400 million notifications. And I ended up turning off my notifications for YouTube because I was getting hundreds of them. And so I still wasn't seeing the ones I wanted to see. And so now I don't get any notifications because it wasn't, I couldn't even see the ones I wanted. It was just like boom, 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 boom. And you can't at least I don't know how to just get the ones I really want. There needs to be a top tier of the ones I want. But I haven't figured out how to do that yet, if there's even a way.
Well, the only way I know is that you have to go through all of your subscriptions, all hundreds of thousands of them, one at a time, and either turn off or turn on your notifications.
A little thingy bobber.
Do we got people? Hi,
we do.
Karen. Hi, Susan.
And Miss Susan.
My girl, Susan.
Hello. Because I do know, I'm just flipping through here real quick. So I don't want to see. There's one I don't want to get her notifications. I don't mind subscribing to some people, but if they're putting out 7 videos a week, I don't want to get a notice of every one of them. I can't keep up. Keep up. Oh,
I don't. And that makes me not want to watch any of their videos.
Oh, I can't keep up. I like their stuff, but I
can't keep up. And
oh, okay. So now here's one. Here's one. I love.
I get so. Hi, Tony. Hi, Judith.
I don't even know how to say her name. Is Sixel, Sixel Design. She does mosaic crochet. So a little bit off the. I don't want to say off the wall. A little bit goth. A little goth design. A lot of skulls and a lot of stuff like that. But her designs are gorgeous, and she's a very good teacher of mosaic, and really explains technique and really explains how to choose a good yarn for doing mosaic and what to look for, stuff I wouldn't even have thought of in how to pick a correct yarn. So super, super good information she gives you. So I don't always love her designs, but I love the information that I get from her. So when she puts out a new video, I want to see it. So yeah. So now the other day, had I watched her, remember when I did Trevor the Turtle and I did not know how to turn the front into an actual pillow? She did a wonderful video exactly how to do that, where I was making it up as I went along and made the process much, much harder than it needed to be. So there you go. But so now I want to see her videos when they come out. So, and I think there is I think there's a way to ding her bell, and then there's another way to ding her bell and get the notification of everyone. So yeah, I think that's it. You got to go in and click the little doohickey every time. But oh my gosh, she's got good videos. And I've seen her, I think she's got an Etsy shop where she sells patterns, and her patterns are just stunning. Just absolutely stunning. Really cool stuff. If you're into the mosaic, she's one to follow. Oh, see, now she's showing one run right now with a whole bunch of cats. I've bought that pattern. Beautiful, beautiful pattern with the cats on it. So anyway, that's my rant about about trying to keep up with all the notifications. I can't do it. That's the bottom line. Can't do it. How about you guys? Can you keep up with all the notifications that you guys get? Because I sure can't. Oh, live chat has moved. Get the thingy, chat filter, all messages. Okay, there we go. Hi, Marion. Hello, Judith. Hey, Tony. Okay, Miss Dana's at home, hanging out in the yarn bus. Crocheting. What you working on?
Crocheting.
Now that your big project's
I'm
done.
working on.
Sigh of relief.
It's a small market tote. It'll have 2 handles on it, crocheted handles, and I'm going to do a workshop on this. This is an American Crochet Association workshop that I'm going to be doing at the Yarny Social in September.
Very
in Boise.
nice. That sounds like fun. That sounds
so
like
when I leave here when I get back on the truck on the 9th, I won't be back here until October.
Wow.
When my mom's getting ready to have knee surgery. So I'll be back here for that. Yeah.
So
because next month I'm going to spend a week in Boise. So that'll be my day off.
Okay.
My home time next week. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
How much time off will you take when your mom has surgery? Quiet.
At least a week.
Oh, just a week. Okay.
Apparently, this is not even a hospital. It's a surgical center.
Oh, okay.
And you go in. Hey, Carrie, we were just talking about the Yarny Social. But this surgical center is not a spend the night place. Mm-hmm. And you don't even get released to a rehab.
Nope.
You get sent home after 4 to 6 hours.
Yep. It's amazing, isn't it?
And apparently it's so routine now. It's that knee surgery is no big deal. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding?
Yeah. To you, it's not.
My mother is going to turn into my grandmother. Yeah, it's my mother will turn into my grandmother, and that is a frightening thought.
So what exactly?
Because when my grandma had to, full knee replacement.
Oh, it is okay.
So I was just telling them, Carrie, that that my next time off is going to be in Boise, so I won't be back here. When I leave here on the 9th, I won't be back here until October for my mom's surgery. So full knee replacement in October. Now, when my grandmother fell and broke her hip and I was talked into spending a week with her, she's lucky to have survived that week because she was so nasty. And I'm afraid my mother's going to turn into my grandmother. But, you just grin and bear it. Because, grandma was in pain. She was in pain. And all of a sudden, she didn't have her independence. And I'm worried about that for my mom. Yeah. She won't have her independence for what, a week or 2?
Yeah, at least a couple weeks. It's rough. The knees are rough. Knees
she'll
are
be
rough.
Hobbling down to the barn with a walker.
Yeah, because you got all those animals.
So anyway, that's what's going on. And Carrie, this is well, I'll be doing that. But Carrie, this is the beginnings of the tote, that market tote that I'm going to do the workshop on.
It just seems a little small for a market tote.
You keep cutting out. I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, it seems a little small for a market tote. Small.
It's not a market bag.
Okay.
It's a little tote.
Okay.
It is and it's small because it's a hi, Paula. It is a teaching pattern.
Oh,
it is all about teaching some fundamentals. Yeah, it's a teaching pattern. But what I picture is like mom's got her market bag, and the little girl following behind has her own little market coat, right?
That's perfect.
That's what I picture.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Miss Paula, did you see my video this morning? Now I'm wondering if my video dropped this morning. Did anybody see my video this morning?
Something did. I'm sorry. I was busy this morning. Busy.
Oh, yes, it dropped. Okay. It dropped. Miss
I
Paula,
saw a Lizzie blanket drop.
Okay, good. Yay, Miss Paula! Yay, Miss Paula! Yay, Miss Paula! Yay!
So is she the one who won?
Miss Paula was my big winner for the Lizzie giveaway. Miss
now
Paula,
I can't find my stitch marker.
Miss Paula won 2 Furls crochet hooks.
Wow. Right? I appreciate that, Carrie. But yes, I was going to add that into the workshop. If they want to make it bigger, that they can go another round. That there are ways. Exactly. I appreciate that.
Super excited. I got a book in the mail.
Exactly, too.
That is beautiful. I love that stitch. Do you know what that stitch is called, or can you tell us what that stitch is?
It is a variation. I can tell you that it is a variation of the V-stitch.
Okay. Well, and that I enjoy the V-stitch.
And I love the way it looks. Well, and it's a little different. It's a little, off of what the normal V-stitch is, but I love the way it lines up.
Yeah, I do too.
I love the way the texture of it.
Let me show you what I got in the mail. This is kind of funny. Speaking of V-stitch, that's funny. On what do they call that? On Amazon Prime Day. I've been wanting to get something like this for a couple of years. And I finally bit the bullet on Amazon Prime Day. Now, do you all remember when Amazon Prime Day was? In like June, late June, something like that, right? It was a while ago. I ordered this.
July, but
okay, sometime in July, I ordered this. Do you want to know when it got to me? Yesterday.
Have you noticed? I've had orders absolutely canceled because the delivery driver didn't get it to me. Have you had that happen? There's issues with deliveries right now.
Yeah. Well, I've
had to reorder things because the driver didn't want to deliver it.
Well, I ordered 2 of these little thingy bobbers that I'm making, these little crochet thingies that I've been this is Spider-Man. I ordered 2 of them and I got 1, so I had to reorder it and get the second one. Because those are custom orders I'm doing right now. But I finally got this thing. in the mail yesterday. And I've been really, really struggling with which one of these to get. And I've been reading 1,000 reviews. And I am very pleased with the one that I got. Because the negative things I have heard about these, and I'm just gonna reel off the negative things that I have said. They were written in UK terms. The paper was so thin it was like newspaper. One of them was actually printed in black and white, no color at all. Well, you got to have color to see these stitches. There was no names on the stitches. there was no description of the stitches. So just lots and lots of bad stuff. Okay, so I was really nervous when I opened, because you look at these things online and you really can't see what you're getting. And I'll tell you what, just the little bit that I looked at this thing, it gave you a complete overview of the very basic stitches. It's in color. The paper is nice and thick. It's super well done. And it starts out with the easier stitches, and then it moves up to the harder stitches. It has, let me get to, here we go. It has the stitch. It's got the name of the stitch. It has the description of it written out. They show you how to do it, and it has the diagram. I am super pleased with this book. Super pleased. And it's got all kinds of stitches in here, all combinations. And I've already found 2 or 3 things in here that I want to do, just flipping through it real quick. And the descriptions seem to be pretty well done. So, plus in the back, there's abbreviations of the symbols and how to use them. So I'm real pleased with this book. So
I have that one on Kindle, and I have the Crochet Stitch Bible. I really like that. I have a couple of those. Some in, hard and physical book, and some in, if I can get it on Kindle, I just go for Kindle.
I know.
That one I have on Kindle. The Stitch Bible I have a hard copy of. I love both of those.
Yeah. I hemmed and hawed for, it took me almost a year to pick one out before I finally did bite the bullet and buy one. And that's Canadian. I think they're about $20, and I think I got it, Amazon, probably in the neighborhood of 15 or 16. So I'm real excited about it. And I got a project in the mail the other day, and that video will be coming out. And it was funny because I was saying in there that I wished there was a little bit different of a stitch pattern in it. And then I was looking in this, and I go, oh, this will work perfect for it. And so I'm already excited to have, and it's got the multiples. That's the other thing I was excited about. It's got the multiple of every stitch in here, which is something that I'm always looking for when I want to try something out. So, yeah, I'm real excited about it. It is a
nice book.
Mm-hmm. I'm real excited about that. I think that's going to help me when I'm trying to figure out what to do with something. Because it's the multiples that always throws me. Always throws me. But I think that's going to be useful. I think that's going to be helpful. And it's been something that's been on my wish list for quite some time.
Didn't Mikey just do a video on multiples?
I have not watched a video. I haven't. I have not watched a video in so long. If it isn't how to make some kind of little critter for me to sell at my craft fair, that's the only videos I've watched. I spent the last week trying to find a video on how to make a duck, which you wouldn't think it'd be that hard, but I finally found one. Hey, Samantha. Duck yarn. The problem I'm having is now that I found the duck yellow, I got to find the little orange to go with it.
Yeah.
So, it was funny because I've been telling you guys, hey, Melanie, the last couple of weeks, my frogs and my octos sold like wildfire. Last week I sold one. You just have no idea what people are going to want. You have no idea. So this week I've been making...
Mikey just did a short, okay. 5 hours ago, how to crochet stitch multiple and patterns. How to figure out crochet stitch multiples. He's done 2 different shorts on this.
Oh, okay.
In the last 6 hours.
Let me ask you something then. How do you
I'll send you the link.
How do you save a short? Because when there's videos, I can save them to a playlist so I can talk back on. My grandson's making faces at the window. Are you leaving?
No, not yet.
Oh.
The engine's in now.
The engine's in?
Well,
like in and connected?
Like in, yeah.
Wow.
Connected, but it's in and mounted.
Nice.
I know, it only took the whole day.
Is that the grandson?
It's a grandson. He's an adult. They've been working on they took I was down in Texas, they took the engine out of the truck. So every weekend they've been rebuilding the engine, and I was promised it was going to be back into the truck. Well, it's now sitting in the truck. So I see these reports on how to do things, but I don't know how to save them to a place that I can go back and watch the shorts. So what I've been doing is emailing them to myself. But I don't know how to save them to like a playlist or something. I haven't figured out how to do that. Anybody know how to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I just went to it. I just brought it up, and the 3 dots, save the playlist, add the queue, save to watch later, save the playlist, share.
So at the 3 dots, there's a place
search the term crochet crowd. Yes. Crochet crowd multiples is the search term I use. Okay. And then a whole list. And then I filtered them by upload date so I could get the 2 that he uploaded today.
Okay. So it's up in the dots is where you find to send a playlist.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I think
yeah. Just like you do with a video.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on the wrong profile. Here
when I'm watching a video, I can go all the way to the end and hit save to playlist. So I don't ever have to go up into the dots to figure that out. All right. I knew there was a way to do it. I just couldn't remember what it was.
We'll search Robin. Okay.
That's useful.
So here's the first one. And here's the second one. And they're just shorts. So
yeah, I like that.
Copy.
Some of my favorite
things. Took me all this time to figure out I was on. Okay. All done.
Thank you. And is it easy to understand? Of course, anything he does is pretty easy to understand. He makes all his stuff easy for us.
He really dummies it down for us. I love his explanations.
Mm-hmm. I do too. He makes it so reasonable. So reasonable.
So, what'd you learn?
We discussed gauges. Gauge
Hi,
swatches.
Melanie. Hi, Samantha.
How important gauge swatches are.
Yeah.
And how to make them and how to read them. I still have to go back and watch. I've watched it twice and I have to go back and watch it again because I still and always struggle with if it's, and you probably understand it already, but if it's too narrow, I need to go, if I have more stitches than it calls for, I have to go up a hook size. Yes. If it's more stitches than it calls for, I have to go up a hook size. If I've got too many stitches, I have to go up a hook size, right? If it's supposed to be 10
your stitches need to be bigger. And
yeah, then I need to go up a hook size.
I have trouble with my stitches being too tall because of that whole golden loop thing. The lifting of that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Deb. Of that, of that first loop, that golden loop video on YouTube. Because I'm a knife hold, I have to really be careful
when we pull our stitches. And if we do this, it's ever
and
so
we
much
lift.
better.
Yeah, I just get to fly it along, and I just lift and lift, and
especially if we're going fast.
And I need to be more meticulous. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that I'm just cruising along, getting a rhythm going. But if I slow down and pay more attention, and this is something I'm going to, talk about in that workshop, then I can keep my hook, in a knife hold. I need to keep it fairly horizontal as possible to avoid stretching that first loop, which I'm doing it. It's like I just can't stop myself from lifting that loop.
Mm-hmm. Well, you remember when we did this that last time, and I found that when I switched to doing this, that made all the difference, because I had to purposely think about how I was holding and look at that. It's like perfect. It's perfection the way my hook goes. And when I do this, it's up. It's like up and down, up and down. It's like a wave.
I'm going to try it.
I cannot believe the difference.
I'm going to try
in my stitches
right now. Oh, I dropped it. I'm going to try a pencil hold. I can't hardly get my yarn on the hook.
Yeah, you really have to stop and think about it.
Oh, I'm still.
I can see the end of your hook, so I think it's
not a single crochet. Well, I'm in a pencil hold now. So, and the thing is, it's this first loop right here that's on your hook when you start your. That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I did a little better that time. That time I got much less lift. I still have lift. Oh, that looks so much better. Let me try it when we go between here, because that's where my lift is really showing up in that loop. I can't get my. I keep missing the hook. I can't get it. Where's the hook? Oh my goodness. I still have lift on that first loop. I'm terrible.
Well, but you're kind of doing this with your arms. Get in your normal position and try
so when I do this, okay. So what my muscle memory can't figure out, am I throwing the yarn or am I hooking the yarn?
Oh my gosh. I was watching, speaking of throwing and hooking, I landed on this gal the other day because it had an interesting title to a video, and I kind of really liked what she was making, and the way she was crocheting hurt my brain so bad I couldn't watch it anymore. So check this out, and if any of you guys do this,
why?
I apologize, but it was the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. So this is what she was doing. Okay, she would go like this, and she would wrap her yarn around. What the heck did she do? Oh no, this is what she would do. She had her hook, and then she picked her yarn up and wrapped it around like that, and then she would put it through, and then she would wrap it around like that, and then she did that on every single stitch. And I was watching her. At first, I thought she was just like having some kind of problem. And she did that on every stitch. And she was doing a double crochet. And then she put it in the thing. And then she would wrap it around. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then
she's a yarn thrower. And you know what? It's not wrong. It is not wrong. It's weird to, a lot of us, but it's not wrong.
Wrong. It was like
it's wrong in your muscle memory,
Oh my gosh. And then when she got to the end of the row and she was having them change color, and this was a teaching thing. She was having them change color. She had her cut the color.
Oh no.
And tie a double knot at the end of every row to change colors. And I'm just like, oh my God. I really hope people are not trying to learn from what you're doing. But her pattern was kind of cute. So I'm totally stealing her pattern, which was just, and she was calling this, I can't remember what she was calling the stitch, but all it was a back loop double crochet. It was back loop only double crochet. And she was calling it this really weird name, but it was a cute little pattern.
See, and that's where it crosses the line in my mind into wrong, because we're losing the fundamentals. We're losing our foundation and our standardization.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many rows am
I saved it because I liked the pattern. And it was a really cute idea. But all it was the whole thing was just a back loop only double crochet holding two different colors of thread together. And she's calling it this whole brand new pattern. And I'm like, girl, get with the times.
Yeah.
Get with the times. And then about every third row, she would switch out one of the colors. This ain't rocket science, lady.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This is pretty fundamental. This is already standardized. Don't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. When I saw her doing that with her thread, I'm like, what are you
That I don't like. I don't like that.
It was hard.
Yeah. I don't like when, a stitch has been called one thing for umpteen generations and somebody decides to rebrand it for themselves. They just try to make it, unique to them, and it's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And she's selling that as a brand new pattern. And I'm like, no. Well,
I've seen people on one of those crochet.
Good on her if she's selling.
I've got crochet. One of my crochet apps. People are selling their patterns. Somebody's selling a thermal stitch pot holder for $5.
Yeah.
A pattern, and I'm commenting on it, going, you can see 50 million free tutorials on YouTube. Yeah. That's like, making a double crochet washcloth and then selling the pattern for $5. There's something about the ethics of that I don't agree with.
No, Melanie, there wasn't a single thing different about it. It was a back loop only double crochet. That's it. That's it. But it was pretty. And because she was using 3 strands of thread, it was working up fast. That's what she's calling it she's calling it a 5-minute blanket. 5-minute baby blanket.
Elephant at Grafgan. Oh my goodness. Is this a corner to corner Grafgan, Carrie? Hi, Nisi. Hi, Doris. I was just watching one of your videos.
So what are you working on, dear?
Yeah, Nisi, if you throw your yarn or you hook your yarn, people do it differently.
I've never, and I have watched 500 million crochet videos. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I've seen left-handed people. I've seen right-handed people. Crafty girl, hello. Oh my gosh, crafty girl. I just watched. I'm so excited. I just watched, and I was going to ask you a question. I'm so glad you're here. I just watched your bee video, which is funny because I've been making bees left and right. Where did you find that dark colored fluff? I've never seen anything but white. And Mr. just said, well, can't you find stuffing that isn't white? And I said, no, there is no such thing. And then next thing I know, you're using it. Where on earth did you find that? Never heard of such a thing. So, Miss Dana, what did you learn this week?
Yeah.
Now that you got a couple of stitch markers. Oh, you thrifted it. Of course you did. I should have known. I should have known. That is the funniest thing. I saw that. And, I wonder if it came. Did it come? I bet it came out of a stuffed animal. I have seen some older stuffed animals with that colored stuffing. That's an interesting idea. Huh. That is, well, I'm so glad that you found us this. Look at this. We've got so many interesting people in here today. All kinds of faces we haven't seen in a while.
Wow. Yeah, go look at the package.
Yeah, that is so cool. It just popped up on my stream, and she's been doing, she does all that stuff. Crafty girl, you're going to be so proud of me since Mr. drug out my knitting machine and basically forced me to unpack it. I've been using it left and right. Look what I made the other day. Turned out so beautiful. So beautiful. I made this hat out of the velvet yarn.
So, Nisi, is that a continuous log cabin?
Isn't this gorgeous?
Is that a continuous log cabin, or are you doing log cabin squares?
Hubby's log cabin comfort throwback up. Oh, that sounds beautiful. So this I made out of yarn that my Addie likes, because she doesn't like a lot of things, but she will. It is just like butter. She likes it's just the velvet. I don't know which one it is. It's the velvet, but she likes it. It's the thinner velvet.
I love that.
What is it? This one. She likes this one, the Bernat velvet. She is very pleased with this velvet, and I can make anything I want out of this on the Addie. And I was thinking, I bet that would make a gorgeous hat. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And that popped right up on there. But I made a bee on there, and I didn't like the way it worked up because it was thin. And I got to thinking I should double it up. And then next thing I know, there goes your bee pattern. And then I saw you with that stuffing. Black fiber on Amazon. I never thought to look on Amazon. It just never occurred to me. Polyfill Dark by Fairfield. Writing that down right now. Fairfield. Because I just go to the craft store and there's a wall of white. Fairfield. Polyfill Dark. Okay, I will be looking for that. I know that hat turned out beautiful. I was going to put a big palm on it. I think it's just fine without one, but I think it'd be gorgeous with one too. Hello, Miss Deb. Hello. So many people have popped in. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's cooled off a little bit here. I'm not melting. So the AC repair guy showed up the other day, and he's like, yeah, your unit is shot. We need to replace the whole thing. I'll get parts in. We'll have her fixed about the end of August. Oh, great. Thanks. So I'll be melting for the rest of August. But it cooled off a little bit this weekend, so we got a little reprieve. Yeah, removable palms. That's usually what I do. I do the ones with the little button on the inside. So what was your lesson on this week, Miss Dana?
So this morning, early this afternoon, I did surface work and beadwork.
Ooh.
And that was interesting. And surface work, come to find out, wiggly crochet is a form of surface work.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's just And yeah, it does. And it is, once I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
Where a lot of surface work is done maybe with a slip stitch, but when you're doing this, it's a little more complex if you're doing it, around the posts of a grid in a half double or a double crochet. So that was really interesting. And then she went over beadwork and the differences between, there are different ways of getting the beads on your yarn. One is putting them all the correct count on your yarn before you start crocheting.
Right.
The other one is to take your hook out of the loop and push the loop through, and how the beads lay differently between those two techniques. But she did say those are just two of many different techniques on beading, how to get your beads on there.
Sally, you finished your
Now
fruit garden too?
Oh, you finished a fruit garden, Sally? I want a picture of that.
Yeah. We both do.
Me too. Nisi, I would love to do some beadwork. Yes. So anyway, it was very interesting.
What have I done? Did I lose you? That sounds, I did not.
No,
so I've
I'm right
heard
here.
about those too. I've heard about those too. I didn't know there were other ways as well.
I have, I've gone down a beading, video rabbit hole in the near recent history, and there were some pretty interesting ways. Okay, Sally, do a video of it and then send me the link. Yeah. So yeah, there are some other very creative ways of getting the beads on, but one thing, that I learned about that today, just with those two methods, is how the bead lays differently in the work. So, that is something I didn't realize before. It's like where it sits on the stitch, where one sits kind of behind, one sits more in line with it. I love these classes because it's like, yeah, I've seen people do beadwork and how they put them on there, but none of those videos that I saw explained where the bead sits on the stitch.
Yeah.
On your fabric in doing those different techniques. So that was different. And she showed some really interesting, she's been showing, with these, like we went through the basic stitches and now I'm into specialty stitches. I already went through the kind of more complex stitches. Now I'm into the specialty stitches. And it's interesting, when she's doing these videos at the end and the handout, the cheat sheet that she has us, yeah, you could put beads on anything that you crochet, anything. So anyway, she will link like free Ravelry patterns that represent what that video, what that particular lesson was about. And one of them, I'm really going to check out on the surface work. It always piques my interest when she shows, a handful of these Ravelry patterns that represent what that lesson is about. And in the handout, the download, those are clickable links that goes to those patterns. So that's something I want to check on this afternoon.
Is the cross stitch?
Yes, exactly, Denise. I think it matters. What's that?
Oh, is cross stitch on top of it? Is that considered surface work?
Yeah, that's surface work. Okay. That's just like, it's just cross stitching. Yeah, that's surface work. And that's how Glenda, and all those beautiful Afghans that, that she sells on Amazon, she does those in Tunisian simple stitch panels, and then
Yeah.
she puts them together, and then she cross stitches
Yeah.
over them these beautiful floral designs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nisi, I think it depends on, the project itself as to how you want that bead to sit. So, in some patterns, it can be like on the back side of the stitch, and that enhances the pattern. Where in other designs, you want it sitting right on that stitch, like we're like really lined up on it on top. I am on lesson 2, 1, and I'm the washcloth. Isn't it great, Paula?
That is awesome. I'm so glad that you're using it.
I love it. I feel like I learn something every time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. We have the one-legged V-stitch.
Yeah, I can't count and talk and go around in a circle, and I absolutely cannot find my.
There we go.
I cannot find my stitch marker. It's just gone. That's part of a leg. You're not in here. I have a.
Well, I just had to rip out a row.
I have an entire bag of stitch markers. You think I can find a single one? Oh, wait. Nope. There's usually one on my zipper. Nope. I've already stolen that. Aha. I found one. Stitch marker. Okay. That'll help.
Paula or Sally sent you pictures, Robin.
Okay. Let's go look. Let's go look. Let's go look. Where's my mail? Where's my mailbox?
You know what? Doris, it was kind of challenging for me too until I did an ACA pattern. It was a basket, and everything clicked for me when I did that basket. It was almost exactly like how this tote is working up, which is another ACA pattern. But that basket clicked for me, and it was made to be a teaching pattern, just like this pattern is. It's made to teach, and that simple in the round basket pattern made working in the round click for me, like cemented it so much that I even crocheted a lid for it with a little knot, grabber on top. It was just such an aha moment, and I was telling her, I can do magic rings, I can do chainless foundations, I can do mandala blankets, blah, blah, I can do all these things. But going back to the fundamentals, like on this teaching pattern and that basket teaching pattern, I'm always so amazed at how much I learn. It just blows my mind.
It won't let me open it right now. I'll have to do it when I'm off the live. You guys know my internet.
Yeah.
It does what it wants. Doris, to know if there's a link
Doris,
to the
I will find that for you. Yeah. Doris, I will let me write that down.
Well, Mama, that makes perfect sense, except half the time I can't find my scissors. I've got a whole bag I've got like probably 100 stitch markers in that bag. And the problem is I tidied up. You guys know when my thing is an absolute mess, I can reach and find anything I want. I tidied up the other day. Now I can't find anything. Plus, I have the kitten helping me on a regular basis. Could be in.
She is a helper.
Oh, she's such a helper. She's been helping the boys work on the engine. The other day, grandson was bent over and she landed on his back. That was interesting.
Wow.
The the thing is that usually that bag of stitch markers is usually right here because this is where I sit and use it.
Doris, are you a member of the group American Crochet Association? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, I'll find out. I can find out right here. Let me search for Doris. Already a member. Okay, so I'm going to search in here for that. I don't want to post. I want to search. Hello.
I think I might pull out that Christmas blanket and work on it tonight. I'm kind of caught up with my other projects.
The watermelon blanket?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I need to see where I'm at on it because it has to be. It's a
cool
Christmas present. I don't know where they are, Melanie. I don't know where they are. I wonder if What are you laughing at?
I did a search on the group American Crochet Association basket, and the first post that came up was my post showing a picture of what I made.
Oh, how funny. You know, she could have, Melanie. She could have grabbed the whole bag and took off with them.
Yeah.
She's big enough now because it's just like a Ziploc baggie of them. Mama Gwen, I've got your stuff in almost. I'm going to mail it out tomorrow. Oh, I think the boys are leaving. Oh, good, Doris. I know what that's like.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna send it in Facebook Messenger, but I'm gonna see if it's a paid pattern. It's a $4 pattern. Okay. So let's go to Doris.
The last time I used them, I was sitting right here. Could be under the couch too.
There she is.
I'll get down on
there. She is. So Gwen, yes, it's $29 every 3 months to be a member of the ACA, which I'm telling you what you get for that money. It's like less than $10 a month.
And if you pay for 6 months, you get one
what
month
you
free.
get for that money, if you go through the learning path, it is a college degree in crochet. It is amazing.
Yeah, if you pay for 6 months, you get 1 month free also.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just pay the 9 something.
Yeah, I did. When I went to sign up for it, if I clicked the 6 month thing, I got a month free. So it was only $50 for 6 months. If that's something you're able to do.
Right. Yeah. Every 3 months, I see it come out of my account, $29. And now that I'm actually using it, I mean, I have no idea how many years I was a member and I didn't do a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was awful. Looking back on it, I just cringe because now I can't get enough of it.
Yep. Yep. And I have learned so much.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and for $10 a month, I mean, you think about what $10 gets you. And I have, I was just telling Miss Dana, I've stopped all
and
my
we're talking, if you went to college for the same information, which the information wouldn't be as good.
No.
The thousands and thousands of dollars you would pay for this kind of education, then start taking the classes. What my plan is when I get first fall. Oh, that's right. So Nisi just got a new job, you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Which I'm sad because she had to back out of the Yarny Social, but I know, but she's got a new job.
That's good. That's super good.
That's a good comparison, Gwen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's
and in my world, it's like a latte. I mean, right. I literally, and I don't do Starbucks hardly ever anymore, but the last time I bought one was when I flew home from my daughter's house. And when I'm in the airport, I do treat myself to one. It was $7 for a freaking cup of foamy coffee. $7.
I do brevets and I do Dutch Brothers. I love Dutch Brothers.
I do too. I love the Dutch Brothers. Love them. But ooh, I just remembered I've got that tea you had me buy. I can see it sitting over there. So good. So good. That biscuit.
What? Did you buy who got you by?
You made me buy that good biscuit tea. I can see. I can't read the box this far, but I can see it.
Oh, it is yummy. With so yummy. Like I put a little bit of stevia in it just to sweeten it a little.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hey, speaking of new yarn,
yummy. Oh.
Did you guys see I Smell Yarn, this yarn guy? He found the new, and somebody told me about it, and I'm like, whatever. And then he was talking about, oh my gosh, Pioneer Woman has the new yarn. And I wasn't thrilled about it because she came out with yarn last year and it was no big deal. Well, now it's a 4-weight yarn and it's in her color schemes, which I love her color scheme. It's the teals and the yellows and the blue.
So now I need tea.
The peach. Yeah, now you got to get some tea. But it's a little spendy. It's like $7 a skein or $7 a cake. So I still won't be buying it. But it sure is pretty.
I wonder what it is. And that's the Smells Like Yarn podcast. So yeah. I'll go check him out.
Yeah, it was just on. I just saw it popped up.
And I'll figure it out what it is per yarn.
You'll figure out what?
I like him.
Yeah, Ross.
I'll figure out how much it is per yard. Ross, that's right.
It was a decent sized ball. It was still too much. He said it's about $1 to $1.50 more than it should be.
Oh, okay.
And because even he said he wouldn't buy it on a regular basis, but it sure is beautiful. Oh, look at that! Speaking of beautiful,
it is so beautiful. Wow. That is my teacup.
Ooh.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's my teacup. Gorgeous. I need some tea.
You do need some tea. That is gorgeous. But yeah, that was so pretty. And he said she's got it in solid colors too. And he's like, who needs solid colors? But I mean, my gosh, a blanket in that would kill you for price. And people that could afford it aren't shopping at Walmart. So
Okay, what should I have? Should I have biscuit tea? Or should I have this other one, this toast and jam?
I knew you were going to say toast and jam. It's the biscuit tea.
What do you guys think?
Well, we all like the biscuit tea. Biscuit
toast
tea.
And jam is good too, but I think I'll go with biscuit.
Yeah, toast and jam is in the morning. That's morning tea.
Well, so is biscuit tea. It's like dessert tea.
Yeah, it's all good. See, now I got all excited and didn't put my silly. Oh, so Sally, you gotta get that biscuit tea. You gotta get the biscuit tea.
Oh,
it's so good.
And that's from Crochet Rocks. Crochet Rocks has got us all on biscuit tea.
The biscuit tea and the toast and jam. We were talking about that one night at
That's
bingo.
Where we all heard about it.
I sat there and ordered it on Amazon while we were talking about it one night at bingo. It's so good.
So today is our last. Is the last.
That's right. It's our last
workshop giveaway.
It's our last one,
and it's going to be our last live on the American Crochet Association, our Sunday lives.
That's why I'm so glad there's so many of you in here.
We're moving on to bigger and better things. Yes, because we're going to do a giveaway.
So real quick, because while I've got so many of you in here, I just wanted to, and I know, yes, you got to order it right now, Christina. It's on Amazon. And it's not expensive, like $6, $7, something like that. But I want to talk real quick about the Yarny Social. I think there's a few seats left. And
there are a couple seats left, and it's it's August now, so it's $65.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I would have mucked it up. So it's and I'm going to get the date wrong.
Yeah, the early bird price is over.
Early bird price is over, and it is September 7th.
7th through the 9th.
September 7th through the 9th, held in Boise. And it's going to be all kinds of amazing things. There's vendor day. Of course, I'm one of the vendors. I've got a couple other vendors. Vendor day is Thursday. What else?
So Friday is social day. That's the day we're going to have, the crochet workshop on this thing that I'm working on right now. And other patterns will be available if you want to do something else or bring your own project. Maybe you have questions about that pattern. I know last year, Carrie, she brought a project that she was having, really struggled with. So she got an opportunity to ask some questions and get some insight on that pattern. So I'll be doing the skill building workshop on this little market tote and other projects on Friday. Saturday, we are going to have, we'll still be working on those projects and doing all the things and giving away prizes, which we're going to be doing all weekend, randomly giving away prizes. But we have Amanda Woodbury. Let me get my tea. Amanda Woodbury is our special guest speaker on Saturday, and she is going to be doing a crochet journaling little workshop with us. And I am so looking forward to that. She is called the Mindful Crocheter on YouTube, and she has, I'm attending one of her little workshops on the 9th, whatever day the 9th is. It's a $20 workshop. $20 or no, $10. $10 for this little workshop that she's putting on this coming the 9th, whatever day the 9th is.
Of August?
Wednesday. And so I'm yes, of August. It costs $10 to join. It's an online event. I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm really looking forward to this. She is printing up little mini journals to give out to all the attendees at the Yarny Social. And she's going to teach us crochet journaling. I have no idea what that is, but I'm all over it. I'm all excited about it.
Okay.
And she has a group on Facebook called Unravel Your Stress.
Oh.
And she teaches mindful crochet, to use crochet as almost an emotional therapy.
Oh, I'm right there with that.
I'm going for it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I did read something the other day about how good crochet is for your mind. As with a lot of the other arts, that crochet is right up there with that. And I don't want to bypass you. I did see that. So yarn. Thank you. Okay, that sounds really interesting. Because when you first mentioned that, I kind of went, but the more I hear about it and the more I looked into it, it does sound really, really interesting. And I'm opening my mind to it. So
I'm interested.
I was thinking,
I am interested. Now
but I see where you're coming from.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's not like scrapbooking. I'm sure of that. And there is a YouTube channel called Mindfully Crocheting. She's one of our people. Okay. Different gal. This is a whole different gal. Amanda has been the Mindful Crocheting for several years. And she does she's kind of like a therapist, and she works with especially executive women. But and I let her know, I don't know how many executives are going to be there. Yeah, she works with high-end executive women, and she also works with truck drivers.
Nice.
And uses crochet to help them balance their life work balance, that whole thing.
Work-life balance. Yeah, that's a big deal. Because some of us have
and in my mind,
some of us have let yarn take over our world. Oh, Crafty, can you hang on for 1 second? We are we've got a big giveaway in just a moment. In about 5 minutes, we've got a big giveaway.
We're gonna do a giveaway.
I'd love for you to be able to hang on. It's a really good one. If you can. If not, we understand. Sure. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna hang out with us for just a couple more minutes. I hate to see you miss it. It's such a good one. Okay, so is that on Saturday?
And for those of you who, let me just no, that's on Wednesday, the 9th.
Oh, that's the one that you're going to.
Yeah, Wednesday the 9th.
She's going to be at
That's the one that I'm. Oh yeah, the journaling thing. She's going to be at the Yarny Social on the Saturday, giving this little, journaling crochet workshop. It's all about, balance. Now, for those of you saying that you can't go to the Yarny Social, you might check out this $10 workshop. Send me a message, text me, do whatever, and I will send you the event info for that workshop, because I think it'd be great if we filled it up.
Can we put a link in the description box afterwards? I'll send you a message.
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
And send me a message. And then in the description box after this isn't live anymore. Yes. Yeah. Excellent idea.
So you guys, if you're interested, when this is over after the fact, I'll go back in and put a link in the description box so you can go in there and find the information for that workshop. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this giveaway.
Yeah, for $10.
Yeah, sounds like a really, really cool thing. Okay, let's make this Somebody asked what
I'm
time of day
excited to
that
do
is.
this. Let me look this up. Jack, get down.
So this
You're
is
driving
the
me nuts,
very
Bubba.
last one. So this class, again, it's been a blessing from Salena to give these classes away from us. This is from the American Crochet Association with Salena Baca. She's giving away this class. What's the name of the class again? Dana? Oh, she cannot hear me.
You're cutting out. So.
I know the class name.
Okay, it's called the Crochet Skill Building Workshop.
Yes, so this is her huge, big skill building workshop. It's amazing. All right. And just because I can't remember the name, that's on me. Again, y'all know me in my brain. Okay, so let's use let's use the word skill, SKILL. Okay, so I think I still have the tool.
Type in the word skill.
Oh, I got nope. Do not pay attention to this. This is from last week. I thought it was going to work because I had I was trying to, oh, dang it. I was trying to leave that up. So, because I fight with this every single week. It always wants to take me to the directions and not the actual thingy bobber. And I thought if I just left it up. Why? Why do I have to fight with this every week, Dana? Oh, there it is.
I don't know.
There it is. I got it.
It's not like you do it every day. So,
well, you'd think every single week. Okay, the text is skill, SKILL. All right, and this is the very last one, you guys. Very last one. Okay, I got to get back to us. And we're going to share SKILL. That's all you got to type in. And we're going to see if I can figure out how to share the screen. Share the screen. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Okay, can you guys see it?
I can see it.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay. All right, here we go. So remember, if you've already won it, you can't be in it again. Okay. So the word is skill. All right. Is there everybody had a chance to put the word in?
Let me see. Who's all skill? Yes. Yay! Oh, look at Susan.
Oh, there we go.
Who's the knitter?
Okay, ready? Oh, we got 10 people in. 10 people. Ready? Here we go. We're going to do the draw. Here we go. Last one. Yay!
Who did we get? Crafty Girl. Right on. And we want to hear about it. We want to hear about how you're doing with the classes.
Okay, Crafty Girl, what you got to do is you've got my email, right? You still have my email? I can send you, I think you still got my email. Yeah. Let me put my thingy up. Okay, you still got my email. So send me an email and I will send the information. And what you'll do is you will get a direct link from Salena, and she will send you a link to the classes. These classes are amazing, absolutely amazing. And I'm actually going through the classes right now. And it teaches you everything you thought you knew, everything you thought you knew. And I learned something new every single week. So, and I've been crocheting for 50 years. So they're phenomenal. The classes are absolutely phenomenal. And she was so kind to donate these classes to us so we could share this information out to our public. So thank you. I'm so glad that you were able to stick with us a couple of minutes. Hey, I hope you'll stop by the Millwood on Wednesday nights, the Millwood Farmers Market. I'll help you stop by and see us. I'm there every Wednesday night, or at least most Wednesday nights. I'll be there every Wednesday through August. Then it's hit and miss after that. But it is. It's from 3 to 7. So maybe we'll see you there. And I know you got to go, so we'll talk to you later. Thanks for popping in today. And thank you guys, those of you who have been, let me get rid of this. Those of you who have been staying with us today and couldn't stay longer, I appreciate that. You guys, here we go. Let me get this back up. Yay. I know, it was so sweet of her. And we were just shocked when she offered this up, because this is a significant prize. It really, really was. And we were super surprised when she offered this up to us. It was super kind of her. Yeah, Paula won it, and she has started it was, I'm trying to think who else. Sally, did you win it one week? I can't remember. There's been a lot of people in here who have won it. But it's, and they're not long. Each individual, because at first I'm like, I don't want to go through these things. Some of them are only 10 or 15 minutes long. So it really doesn't take a lot to go through them. It's not like you're, these are hour-long things. It is, Karen won it. Mm-hmm.
No, they take minutes to go through each of the lessons.
And I'll tell you what, sometimes I don't have the energy, and I literally will just watch the video. Sometimes I read the handouts if I'm in a place where my video isn't working. Sometimes I'll do both. And sometimes there's an assignment afterwards. Sometimes there is not an assignment. So it's a good mix. It works for you either way. And sometimes there's a little test at the end, but if you get the questions wrong, you can retake it. So, and they're not hard. The questions are not hard.
Yeah. And it won't stop you from moving on if you got a couple questions. As long as you took it, you know what the right answers are, because it'll tell you if you were wrong and what the right answers are. Right. And you can move on from there. Drives me nuts, and I'm always going back. And so,
because
I can't leave it like that.
We have to get it right. We have to get it right. That's how
we are not going to be doing this live on Sundays after this. We had a little discussion. We're moving on, but we will continue to discuss our experience with the ACA in our videos and invite you to, join along. The whole point of this was to make sure nothing got, given and not done, right? Because that's where I was. I was a member for all these years, and I did not do any classes until Robin was gifted the one course. And I'm like, let's not do this. Let's not,
I would not have even looked at it until Dana challenged me. And she was 100% right. I would not have even looked at it. And I am so very glad because I learned a lot. And you guys know, I took the very, very, very beginner class and learned a ton from it. Learned a ton. So, and because I took the class, I
going back to the fundamentals.
Mm-hmm. So, and it did help me overcome my fear of trying new things. It really did help me overcome. And I know there's things, I mean, in the pattern reading section, even though it kind of.
So I'm inviting all of you to join her Facebook group, a mindful and creative space for crocheters. It's called Group Unravel Your Stress. And in that group is where the I didn't know I was friends with Susan Lohman. Huh. Wow. How did I become friends with Susan Lohman? She's a crochet architect. She's like the mother of crochet. Anyway, so if you join the group, answer the questions and join the group, you'll be able to have access to the workshop. And you'll be able to see all the details and decide whether or not you want to join the workshop.
Wow. Yes, Paula.
Okay, I'm sending those invites right now. And if you don't,
That's correct. Once you have it forever. That's
oh wow. Okay. Yeah, so if you join the group, you'll be able to see the event. And she's starting to do more workshops.
She's going to put the link. We're going to have the link down below in the description box of this video. So once this video the replay is available, then you'll be able to go in there and look at it.
If you want to link directly to the group where the event is, get a hold of me, get a hold of Robin, because I just sent Robin the link to the group.
And where did you send it?
Because otherwise, I don't know why. I tried to share out the
there it is.
Facebook Messenger.
Okay, I see it.
Okay, yeah. So I try to share out the workshop in other groups, and it's like, if you're not a member of the group, you can't see the workshop for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not smart enough to figure that out. The Facebook, yes, Nisi, I sent it to you. Paula, I don't think, are we connected on Facebook? It's called Group Unravel Your Stress is the name of the Facebook group. Let's see. Yeah, Paula, you have access to them. I'd be there. Please share what you find out about the crochet journaling. Deb, okay, so she's doing the journaling at the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social in Boise on September 9th, the last day. But this workshop, the group is called Unravel Your Stress, and group members have been invited to be a part of the workshop, The Mindfulness of Crochet. Doris, I sent you an invite. I sent a whole list of you. Okay, Deb, you found it. Cool. You got it, Nisi. Good. Good deal. Yeah, so that's a tip. So if you join the group and you'll look at under events and you'll see workshop, The Mindfulness of Crochet, and yeah, it costs $10. If you click on that, and it'll last an hour. This will teach you how to use crochet for mindful awareness. What on earth does that mean? I'm going to figure it out. This will be an interactive crochet session where you will learn how to implement the creative journaling experience formula. Hello, there's a thing. There's a journaling thing in the workshop. You will receive a PDF copy of a special version of the Creative Journaling Experience ebook. Click this link to register for this workshop. She's got it through Eventbrite. Once you register and cannot join live, that is okay, because you can request a recording to go over that creative journaling, and the ebook will be available to us. That is awesome. So what she's going to give us on Saturday at the Yarny Social is a mini version, a printed mini version of that journal, of that ebook. So cool, huh?
Cool.
See more. Yeah. Going. So far we have Chris Lopez. She's a friend of mine from Idaho.
Oh, thank you, Paula. And we are both thrilled. And I've told you guys before how much you guys mean to me. You guys all, you make my day each and every week.
Carrie, oh, we're just going to have so much fun in Idaho.
I know. I feel like I'm going to just a giant sleepover.
Yes. And we're planning on, like we did last year, on Friday night to, figure out where a bunch of us are just going to go for dinner.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Doris. The
That's right, Doris. So
from it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Go ahead. You got it.
Yeah, this is from what I'm understanding, this is the same lady, and this is a workshop she's putting on here in a couple days.
$30, 2, 4, 6, 8, 40. Okay. Yes. So Amanda Woodbury, the Mindful Crocheter, her group, and I just sent you an invitation, Doris, via Facebook Messenger to join her Facebook group. And in that Facebook group, you can find the workshop, the $10 workshop. And it's the crochet journaling thing, the mindfulness of crocheting. The group is called Unravel Your Stress. Yeah, I think this is great. For those who can't make it to the Yarny Social, they can get the full PDF download of that ebook, the Creative Journaling Experience ebook. That's cool.
So now, if I'm hearing you, let me make us. I think I made us little. Oh, that's better. So if I'm hearing you, or this is what I'm hearing, we are getting a mini class at the Yarny Social. So it might actually behoove us to get this full class with the follow-up of the mini class.
Yes, because for $10, we can get the full ebook where, being a part of the Yarny Social and being there on Saturday, we're going to get a mini version, a printed out mini version of the ebook. Mm-hmm. And she's going to do a little talk on Saturday after lunch. So, but this we get the full PDF.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'll tell you what.
Okay, Doris.
I'll tell you.
I got you, Doris.
This is just my personal experience. I've gone to several in my lifetime talks, and some of them have been wonderful, but I've often come away wanting more. And this might be a way to alleviate that. To actually understand better what we're being presented with. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to 100% for $10. Good Lord. And to have that full PDF version, have a chance to go through it and understand it. So I walk into it with a little better understanding, and then maybe even be able to ask some intelligent questions on things that I don't quite understand.
Right.
Be ahead of the game instead of always 2 steps behind.
Right. Paula can't find it. Group. It's the word group, semicolon, and then unravel your stress. A lot of people are putting the word group and semicolon in front of the name of the group when they name the group. Okay, Doris got it. Paula, let me see something. Paula, are we friends on Facebook? Let me see. Paula. Friends, Paula Mulford.
There's no space between the semicolon and unravel, if that helps any.
Yeah, there's no space. Okay. I'm looking for Paula. Mulford.
And it's lots of purple. You know me and the purple.
Paula, I don't know which one is yours. I got a whole bunch of them. Yeah, Unravel Your Stress is the name of the group. If you put that in the YouTube search, it should, in YouTube search, Unravel Your Stress. Unravel Your Stress. Okay. Oh! There's an ACA video from 2 years ago where Amanda joined in on a live. But that's on YouTube. Oh, you meant Facebook. Okay. Paula Ann Mulford. Okay, I think I saw you. Paula Ann, well, where am I? Paula, I found, oh, Paula Ann Shepherd Mulford, is that right? Because you're also friends with Susan Lohman. Okay. I'm going to add friend, and I'm going to send you a Facebook paste. There. Okay, I found you. Anybody else? I think we should get everybody involved.
Okay, so I'm waiting for approval.
Yeah.
She's probably going to go,
yeah,
what?
give her a day. Let me send her a message. Do, do, do. Where is Amanda? Haha, I see you, Paula. Yay! Okay, so I just let her know that a couple people are. I see you, Paula. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm sharing that out. Okay, so that's it, you guys. We are done with the Robin and Dana Go to School Live, and we are done giving away the 10 crochet skill building workshops from Salena Baca. There's Amanda. So I just told her, I said, I just invited a bunch of people to join the group so they can see the event and join in. She goes, perfect, thanks. This is a dry run for the workshop I'm doing for your event. I figured I could probably practice it once with an audience.
That's cool. I'm actually very excited.
Yarn is cheaper than therapy. Yeah, I am too.
You are absolutely right, Deb.
Yeah. It depends on how addicted you are to yarn.
Yeah, depends on how much your copay is.
Yeah.
Depends on how much
It depends on how much of a yarn problem you might have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh. Oops. And I guess I'm gone. Oh, there, we're back. I think it's a great show today. What a great last show for us. It really worked out great. It worked out well. Can't wait to direct from her and pop into that. Did you say when that class was?
On Wednesday?
Wednesday
at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Pacific. Or, yeah, because it shows it in our, let me see. Let's see.
I think it's about an hour.
Yeah, she said it's going to be an hour.
Okay.
Group Unravel Your Stress. Events. Okay, so 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 Mountain, 12 Central, 1 Eastern, right? 9, see, 10, 11, 12, and 1. Yeah. So,
Hmm?
$191. Okay. So once you get into that group, she should be approving you guys right now.
Yeah.
And then you just click on events and you'll see it. Workshop, the mindfulness crochet. And you pay the $10. There's an Eventbrite link where you go to Eventbrite and pay the $10 and you're in.
Okay. Good deal. We'll be looking forward to that. That sounds good.
Yes. Nisi, she said if you can't make it, just request a recorded, replay from Amanda, and she'll make sure that you got it. Yeah, Eastern time would be 1 p.m. Good idea, Deb. That is great.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
So excited.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 3 hours difference between Pacific and Eastern.
Okay. All right, you guys.
I think that's it.
I think we had a really good live today. I think this was a great one to end it on. We had more in here, a lot of interest in the ACA and this workshop that's going on Wednesday. So, yeah, go ahead and message her, Nisi, and I'm sure she'll take care of you. And Deb, I think that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sounds like a really good idea.
Okay.
It'll be a lot of fun.
We did it. How long have we been doing this? Like 6 months?
Well, 10 weeks plus 10, 12. So at least probably 4 months anyway, because I've been doing.
Yeah.
It was before we started Lizzie, and that was in March. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's been a fun run doing this live. It really has. I've enjoyed this time with Robin and all of you, and going over the ACA and all it offers. And I love that, a lot of you guys who have won have started those classes. Don't let that opportunity go to waste. That's all I got to say. And it's been great. But now we're moving on to bigger and better things, freeing up our time for more great stuff for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. We will see you guys tomorrow for bingo at 4:30 Pacific. Talk to you soon.
4:30 Pacific.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
4:30 Pacific. Toodaloo.
Bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.